smoke choked Kurama when he opened the door, causing him to double over. As he gasped to catch his breath, he tried to call Makuro's name, but it only came out as a wheeze. Makuro had noticed that the door opened and, already knowing whom it could be, turned around in shock. Looking like she was in a little pain herself, she asked, "What are you doing here? Get out before you get hurt." What are you doing here?" he asked, already feeling the beads of sweat going down his face. She glanced over her shoulder to the top of the stairs. You really should go, Kurama. You shouldn't be here. And breathing in this air would probably screw up your lungs more than it needs to." She coughed and took a few moments to recover. "If we go now, I'm sure you can get home in time for bed or something. Whatever you're looking forward to, you've earned it, so it's not too late." She looked up at the clock on the wall next to her knowingly, in spite of the melting hands. "Oh, it looks like it's noon or midnight. Or it has been for a while. Time must not change here. I don't know. But in this room, and what happens in this room, I can take care of without you." "And what? What's going to happen when I leave here? You're going to burn yourself to death? I can't let that happen. There's been enough deaths already. I can't take it anymore. Don't make it happen again. Don't make me leave alone." He staggered and held himself up by leaning against the door. "I won't die. I just will go up that room and not come down. When I get in that room up there really doesn't concern you. So you'll just lock yourself up in here? How do you know the room up there isn't on fire anyway? What's up there that won't make you happy and you know it? You don't need to suffer anymore." Crew mumbled something under her breath and turned her back to him. "What was that?" "It's none of your business what happens to me. You don't need to waste your time pitying me. I have nothing that would make me worthy of that, and I see that now. I deserve whatever suffering I'll get up there. It's all God's decision from this point on. Do I have to give you a reason why you should get up and leave me here? No. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I left you here to die too. Don't you think you've had enough of this? All of us? We've had some bad stuff." He remembered his mother's blue face. "But I have too. Something unforgivable. I can work that out once I leave this town. You can too. But he won't let me." "He? Who's he? Yeah? Your father? Who?" Carl couldn't bring himself to say Kuronoi's name. He wanted to have a coughing fit, though he didn't take his eyes off Makuro. "I don't know what to say. I wish I didn't have to do this to you, but I have to. I know that you could pull through because..." She gasped and choked on the smoke, then took a couple of awkward steps back. Kuronoi had appeared at the top of the stairs with a sickly grin on his face. Apparently the heat didn't affect him at all since he didn't start to show any influence from the heat. "I know the rest, my dear. Because he reminds you of yourself. Hopeless, scared. Murder of the parent who gave more to you than you gave back." She shuddered and quickly turned around. "Because the world has no more for me anymore. No one would miss me if I don't come back. I don't think they would even notice if I wasn't there to begin with anyway. But you'll have the love promise. You could probably fill in the void I left or something. This man can't be telling the truth anyway. I mean, you couldn't possibly." "I did, Kuro. But that's not important. I'm going to accept what I've done. You're also missing something, and I would miss you. I probably have trouble finding you after we leave and we go our separate ways, but at least then I know you got home safe instead of me alone. It's like knowing a friend won't be buried. And it just may be. But I can't think of that. I won't let it happen. Not when I can save her. I have to save her. If it's the last thing I can do. And if I can't save her, then I'll go with her. Jump. Just jump and I'll catch you. The girl looked like she was on the verge of tears as she started to turn around. Don't turn around. We can find our way home together if you want. We can go where they won't bother us again. Please, don't go up there. To his horror, Crow turned around and started to go up the stairs again. He dropped to his knees and struggled to get up again. No, remember what you said. I'm coming with her. He started going up, 2 steps at a time, cried out as the heat grew stronger. Selma Crow was at the top of the stairs, with Kuronoi's hands wrapped around her neck. He struggled to get up there quicker until Kuronoi shoved her down the stairs. Take her, poor killer. I don't want her anymore. A curious smile crossed over Kuronoi's lips as he turned around and went into the room at the top of the stairs, slamming the door behind him. Kuroma, who had caught Makuro, looked down at the woman, seeing that she had fell unconscious, shrugged and turned around to leave the room. He paused as he stood in the stairway and stared at the top of the staircase. He shuddered and rushed out. He found his car, put Makuro in the passenger seat. He turned the key, and though he felt stupid in doing so, he groaned when the car kicked on. Of course, this piece of shit starts out now. Not that shit bother me that we can leave so easily, but Kuroma had gotten on the highway and Makuro regained consciousness. Hey, I got us out whether you want to or not. Where are we going? She squinted as though trying to register what he just said. But she decided not to question it and answered. Actually, from up north. What about you? It sounds good to me. I'm not implying anything. He smiled at her. He only received a blank look in response as she straightened up in her chair. You're not going home? Nope. Besides that, you really should be going to the hospital. I could just tell my stepdad about this. I'm not hurting or anything, and it'll take a while to recover from the smoke and all that. I might have twisted something. My ankle hurts, but I think I can just ice it off. I don't want to sit 3 hours in a waiting room just to hear the obvious. I've had enough of hospitals after this. Oh god. Damn. I'm gonna miss this guy. This is his car, isn't it? Carl sighed, feeling his stomach clench. Yeah. It was. I really wish he could be here with us. Barely knew him, but God. Yeah. I'm gonna make a burial for him when we get stopped. She started to cough. You sure you don't want to go to a hospital? You should get that cough checked. She coughed again and saw a bit of blood in her hand. She closed her fist, acting though she got a bit of spit in her hand. She put her hands between her knees. No, it's nothing. Smoke will stop affecting me in a while. I thought I was starting to come down with something. Don't worry about it. Really? She smiled back at him. Let's get something to eat. I can eat a horse.